Welcome to our first episode of Write This Down. Write This Down comes to you from the Marty Scorsese saying when he said write down cream, and it became a big musical thing. So with that same thing in mind, I guess I could add to it how Hans Zimmer wrote the first notes for Interstellar, and then that impressed Christopher Nolan so much he wrote the movie. So with that same thing in mind, Glee Camp actually started as a crying room, etc. Okay, we've gone through all that stuff. I'm really talking about the seamless seam. Okay, a lot of those things at the beginning were not the seamless seam, but as a writer-director, to always stay on the game. There's another way to do this, but to always stay on the game. So you got to get up in the playlist here. Don't want to put too much in this. Oh, come on, don't be a broadcast like this. So Glee Camp, 1,954 videos as of this time. Rather than sharing, here we go. It's easier this way. So, you can sort it. You can go in here and you can sort the playlist by the oldest ad, but it's not right. This is a director's order. So, meaning a sequential order. So when I say this, I'm not putting things in here sometimes just for fun, but everything in here has meaning. It started on this date with Lainey Wilson. Okay. And then expanded it. Carol Kirshner had her boot camp going on to introducing it. So all that stuff dovetailed together, and it's coming into the brave new world of what we do here with Amblin and Mesomica. It's amazing. So, again, I'm trying to talk about the seamless seam. The easiest way to do this is at the edit, because a lot of the stuff was, in progress. I'll take the time to mention the in progress way is the best, because you know what? I go back in through it. I do really cool things like Mission Impossible things. I play around with numbers in here. This is all to stay on the game, just to be super high intellectual. Again, what I'm looking for is something from the current piece. But here, this is, okay, great. There was Forever Friends. But here's another example. I'm trying to find one that's more recent. Because that's when I started doing it, is to specifically put in little mood pieces. Again, these are emotions. The hardest thing, I can show you a word costume. Okay, this is the mind helping you with the mind costume. This is also helping you with the heart costume. Okay? Here, this was also breathing. Here's Maynard. Okay, whatever with me. Okay, here's Maynard on Mike Douglas was Conquistador. Okay, he did there's a Pagliacci piece, I'll describe it. Om Sai Ram, he was really deep into this. So these two things really go together. Dolero, that's just, whatever. Here's Spain. Spain is actually, they're calling it Spain. There's many versions of it. It's based on Concerto de Aranjuez, which Mr. Depp was so kind to play with Andrea Bocelli. So you see, that I knew about that, and here's the little segue. So I'm putting that in there to remember it, but also, too, about the breathing, and to remember me to look back at what we did in Glee Camp early on with the breathing, how I shared the breathing with, I call them the girls, with the ladies, okay? All the funny girls. See? So, but that's just a nice little piece. But see there, here we go now. Now we go into my mood board. This is the seamless seam. When I'm doing this, I'm not taking a long time to do this. It's going flowing, always flowing, never stopping. Don't block it. See? So it may seem crazy. On top of the flowing, I was rushing to major events for Mr. Spielberg. Hello, thank you for welcoming in Mr. Tarantino, Mr. Scorsese, Mr. De Niro. As those things happened in real time, I ran and zoomed to them. Okay, here, we put a little Spain in the back here with Spain by Paco de Lucia. See, so, here's the thing. So, like I said, the end of it is, it's easier because this is the meta part. This is what makes it fun for everyone involved. And, here, happy birthday, Jack Black. All kinds of stuff. I'm not putting everyone in here, but if we're here, we're in here. Here's the Nesidorum. And it has meaning. When things came out for the Olympics, that was another big part of it. I'm entertaining the cast, but at the same time, I'm calling it Prance the Cast. I put up real life examples of your motivational quotes, your best things. Here, everyone would love to be themselves, but what is he saying? Well, and welcome here, Johnny. You never left. Hang on. I don't know what's going on with this. See, it's already wrong because it's saying 9 seconds and it's 19 seconds. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, because it's a streaming issue. Call Scorsese. No, don't. Leave everyone alone. That's the whole point of me being here too. Okay, these guys got look. If they're lounging on the yacht, they're doing what they got to do. So they are. He put his mom in. God bless you, man. What's going on in Little Italy? See, that's another thing. Always writing. It's always writing. Just another reminder to take the Thomas Shelby stuff and put it up higher. But, there's really lots of work to do, but I have been defining characters. So, the seamless seam. Here, we're going with Ellington and Rocket and Riddler. That's another example. But again, for me to look back on it, is it a form of journaling? Absolutely. Am I sharing entertaining, my focused visions plural with people? Absolutely. Well, with the Nina, but it goes into Greg Phil Gaines, and then it goes to Toots Thielman, which was a major part. Ennio Morricone. You see, all this is, some things are easy just to be seen. So that's the part I'm saying though, is that as you see these things come in with Toots and Midnight Cowboy, there's meaning to it. Okay, it's a playlist specifically for us. See here, it's stopping at 440. It should go to 1950. You got to go into it and shuffle around. So, I'm gonna stop with that. But what brought me to this was Leonardo and Brad talking. You see, look, I'm clicking on my homepage. Where is it? It was Leonardo and Brad talking about Quentin and how he sat with them, and it came across. 1 second. Home, so I can get to my history, my history, and it's there because that's what I was trying to get to at the end of the playlist. But see, it's this playlist. This is director's order, sequential order, okay? It starts with that and ends with the last ones. But if you've been following along, it's like here, you may have missed the last 3 weeks of economics class. The finals coming up. Okay, the people that are there have been sharing that, but to stay with the game, letting you know from here and ahead, I may make a new playlist real soon, okay? I may wrap that one up. But I know that everyone's looking at Glee Camp. I know everyone's looking at Road to Chicago. So that's why I'm putting it there. Rather than hundreds of emails and what's going on and all agents involved and, you got to pay extra people. We know what's going on for now. Okay, of course. We got to get everything lined up. But I was just looking for my history. Hang on 1 second. It's coming up. We're almost there. It was, and I'll show you which one this was. Here's the last one I put in about the Ed Paskey stuff. You may have seen Oprah recently. Ed Paskey is a big Chicago figure. On the way to the Cubs, you're going to see things like that. You may see a familiar face. My great uncle and also teacher. That was him. This is what I did. And lo and behold, Oprah's producers, after the show closed, bought that as part of an art competition, and it hangs, I believe, at the Kinderhook to this day. So thanks for being cool like that. Again, it's also leaving out putting together history. Here's another piece. You see what I mean? Now going backwards. Here's Dave Valentine and his flute style. I could never play a real flute, okay? But here's a little trilogy. You'll see me use trilogies a lot. So I put this together, and it's also a musical themed trilogy, okay, as you'll hear in there. Well, that's the history. Not all of those made it to the playlist. But it started with, here's Marcin. I don't know what happened with here's the little Italy stuff for De Niro and Scorsese, helping him out with that. Look, I'm not putting a platform out for it. I'm just putting it out with attention. Here's Laney. I can't find it. I can't find it. So that's what they were talking about. But that immediacy is what's going on. I'm going to wrap it up with this, that I'm calling the seamless seam, because just as all of what I'm doing is taking the writing off from the page to the seamless seam. You've got to have the seam. It's got to connect. It's all about the connection. But as these guys know, they see believe me, listen, it's everything that you do, plus, and they see what's going on. And I also realize, as part of the super blinds, I got to keep my blinders on. And boy, Don, kind of cut it, kind of wrap it up so we keep some of the best stuff for us. I have shared lots and lots. I should have been charging for those classes, but you know what? It's all our shared obligation to make a better Hollywood quicker. And you know what? From the top people, other people learn and they make their best productions too. So what's wrong with that? Thanks for being here and doing all that. Help me work on the seamless seam and everything in between. You guys have a great day. Peace.